Hey guys, my name's Seth and I'm one of the Ectotherm keepers here at Auckland Zoo, which means I get to look after fish amongst other things. Today I've been on a bit of a trip to Taranaki and I've picked up some Asian Arowana. They were all bagged up with oxygen and everything to safely make the 6-hour journey here to Auckland. We then got each fish in their individual bags, popped them into the tank to allow them to adjust to the temperature. They would have got a little bit cooler on the drive. Then we added water from our system to the bag that the fish were in, and we added a little bit of water. We waited for about half an hour, we added some more water, waited for about another half an hour, added some more water. And so what that does is gives the fish time basically to adjust to the values of our water versus where they came from. Look, you seem pretty happy. So fish are basically a living osmotic membrane. Freshwater fish are pretty much trying to keep salts inside their body, and so they're actually allowing water to leave their body while the salt basically remains. But that process, they actually have to fine tune it to match the environment that they live in, which is why you want to adjust them slowly. In the wild, Arowana are unfortunately endangered, and the main reasons for that are habitat destruction and also over-collection for the pet trade. And all Arowana in captivity are actually tracked from birth. They have a microchip, they have a birth certificate, everyone knows where they come from, and that's a legal requirement, which is really good. So working with Arowana for me will be a bit of a learning curve, particularly a large group. We'll have to monitor them pretty closely, and they do have a bit of a social dynamic. They will have a pecking order, and so we'll need to monitor them and make sure every individual is doing really well. And I'm looking forward to learning all about them and looking after them. We're putting a few plants in the tank just to float on the surface to give the fish a bit of cover. This will be the first group of Asian Arowana that's been held in a zoo here in New Zealand. They're going to be part of a really cool tropical dome that we're building over the next year in our Southeast Asian precinct. So I think people should come to Auckland Zoo to check out Arowana when they're on display, because they're absolutely stunning fish. They're amazing to look at when they're fully grown and coloured up and gliding around their tank, and hopefully come and learn a little bit about an endangered Southeast Asian ecosystem at the same time.